So we are World Academy for Research and Development, and we are a UK-based organization. And currently we are operating in many countries, plus 65 countries at the moment. We are an ISO certified company, and the certifications that we have, just to put things in perspective, is the ISO 17001, 17,024 to 21,001, 30,414, and 40,180. So these are the ISO certifications, and each has its own perspective. So going on to the next part is, well, World Academy is at the moment present in 65 plus countries, I've already mentioned, and we are expanding to 15 countries. We have actually expanded to 15 countries in the last year, and about 200 plus programs for the academic to certified programs are available under World Academy banner. We are also collaborating with over 60 plus companies and trained over 30 plus professionals across 65 plus countries. We have a pool of 132 instructors, each have 15 plus years of industry experience. So 30% of our alumni are C-suite roles in major organizations as per our survey, and 95% of the course is completion rate. So the reason why World Academy would be the right choice for you, because we have an ample amount of courses, like a wide variety of courses, 150 plus certified programs. We have 30 plus master's level programs, 40 plus diploma level programs, 20 plus free workshop we have done in 2024, and we are also going to do it in 2025. We have scholarship and corporate packages available. We have a very user-friendly learning management system. In short, it's LMS. That's where you get your modules, you get your assignments and everything. So it's a very user-friendly. You can use it also on your phone. And finally, what we do is we're going to provide you a credential badge. And this badge is going to be provided through credly.com. This particular badge can be shared through social media. And we'll talk about this a bit more in the coming slides. So these are our international affiliations. We are an accredited institute by NQual. It is a off-qual regulated body under the UK. And we have also the affiliation with NOCN. This is also an off-qual regulated body. We are a proud member of American Accreditation Association. We are the approved center by Cambridge Academy of Professionals UK, ProfQual UK, and Board of HR Certification UK. We're a very proud provider of HRCI, SHRM, and ATD. These are all US-based organizations. And one of our programs, which we are renaming it as Postgraduate Diploma in Human Resource Management, that is actually academically aligned by SHRM, which has a higher value in the market. So if anybody is interested to do HR programs, they can select this course, which has a global acceptance. We are also an accredited institute by the International Professional Accreditation Council Singapore, a member of CPD Group UK, and currently partnering with Singapore Training and Development Association, Institute of KPI Specialists, and Academy of Business English and Communication. Moving on to the main part, well, the purpose we are all here is the Certified Learning and Development Professional, in short, CLDP. This program is validated by STADA. It's Singapore Training and Development Association. And yeah, of course, it is recognized by these three major organizations, HRCI, SHRM, and AED as well. Now, what you are seeing on the screen is the digital badge that you'll be getting after completing this program. Means successfully completing this program, you will get this badge, and this will be provided through Credly.com. It is a concern of Pearson. It is currently the #1 digital badge platform provider. So whoever gets it that can verify the digital badge from anywhere in the world. So you will have your competencies and everything mentioned in those pages when you avail the digital badge. This is the sample certificate that will be provided. Well, in this case, you'll get the certificate only, and you'll have the title of the program and also the issue date and the certificate number available. So what is the success story of this course? Well, we have already completed 7 batches so far. This is the 8th batch. And till now, we have completed, we have actually provided services to 287 plus professionals. And it was across 26 plus countries. These are the organizations where the alumni had been working. And it's a privilege to share these knowledges to these people from this different companies. Now, what is the feature? Well, this is a 4-month program, and all these sessions that will be conducted will be on Zoom. So that means you have to attend the session. The class time will be on Saturdays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT. Please do convert the GMT time to your local time. The exam will be online, of course. The class record will be shared. There will be some free materials, the books that will be available on the learning management system. After you enroll, you'll be able to see them. Live interaction through LMS. You have the opportunity to ask questions besides attending the class. If you have any further questions when you are studying, you'll have the option to do so, but class attendance is mostly encouraged. And also you have the option to do live chat from our website. Now, the reason World Academy has designed this program is because we want to make this course very job-oriented learning so that you can pick up all the gists from this course and apply in the practical field. It's mostly focused on competency framework, which we'll be talking about by our trainer. It's an extensive practice during the course. You'll have some activities and as well to learn more about the topic. There will be some simulated exercises. It will be equipped with tools and formats for your understanding. Of course, it's going to be live sessions, and we will be using global resources. As you can understand, Mr. Walpita is from Sri Lanka, so we have other trainers from other countries as well. So it's going to be a very exciting way of conducting this session. Coming down to the modules, well, in total, there are 9 modules that you need to cover in this program. And we're going to cover it in 8 sessions. That means 8 classes. Each class is 2 hours. So in total, 16 hours of training will be provided under this program. And of course, the final exam, the capstone project, and the individual presentation will be conducted after all the modules have been covered. So these are the modules, 9 modules that Mr. Walpita will be discussing with you all. I'm not going to go into the details. So these are the 9 modules. Let me proceed to the next one. So the assessment part of this program, well, there is a final exam that everybody has to attend in order to complete part of the assessment. So you have 2 written questions for the final exams. Each question is 50 marks. So in total, it's 100 marks for the final exam. The duration is 90 minutes. And to qualify for the exam, you need to score 70% and above to make sure that you are being qualified in this exam. The assignment part, well, there's 2 things that you need to take care of. The first is the pre-course assignment. This is only for learning purpose. This is not going to be marked. And this will be the first thing that you will be doing in this program. So once you get access to your learning management system, I believe those who are already enrolled in this program have access to the learning management system. They can do the pre-course assignment and then submit. You don't worry, we are not going to judge you based on these assignments. But the capstone project, that is what we will be assessing, and that is going to come after completing all the modules. So at the end of the program. So it's a total 300 marks allocated for the capstone project. And of course, the qualifying mark in the capstone project is 70% as well. There will be an individual presentation and the topic will be shared on your learning management system. You will be presenting it after you have completed the exams and the assignment. So it will be, of course, informed to you in the group, in the WhatsApp group, where you are already, those who have enrolled in this program. And those who haven't enrolled as of yet, once they get into the enrollment process, they will be added to that WhatsApp group and they'll get all the updates of the course in that group. So there will be an individual presentation on individual topic. On the screen, what you're seeing is the scoring framework. Now, as I've said, the pre-course assignment is only for learning purpose, so we are not going to mark anything. That's why it's a blank. The final exam, which is written examination, that's 100 marks, 90 minutes. Qualifying mark is 70. There will be a presentation. The marks will be 100. The details of the presentation would be given to you before the session is conducted. So no worries about the guidelines for the presentation. That is also 70%. You need to make sure that you qualify in the presentation as well. And also the capstone project, we're going to do it after all the modules, of course. So that's 300 marks allocated for the capstone project, and we'll provide you about 4 weeks. So that's a month to complete the capstone project. And definitely the passing mark is 70%. Well, there will be review sessions and question answer sessions for the program. Of course, the capstone project will be there. Class recording will be shared. So coming down to the makeup exam, for example, if someone has attended the exam and have not qualified, they can attend another makeup exam, which is completely free. There's no charge to that. So we will give you the notice of the makeup examination date in the group, so that you can attend the exam on time. And class materials is usually shared after the class has been complete. It takes about 24 to 48 hours at max. As I've already told you that the class notifications and everything will be provided to you on the WhatsApp group. So you need to get enrolled in this program to get these updates. Well, this is one point that we need to point out. It's because there are emergencies, there are natural calamities, so on and so forth. So the class may be postponed, but we might lose the sequence of the module. So if the third module is missed, we are going to go to the fourth module in the next week, but we'll make sure the third module is covered in somewhere in between. So whatever the thing is, we're going to plan accordingly. And so that's what we said, that the sequence may not be followed all the time. The materials will be shared through learning management system. It's very strictly maintained. We're not going to provide the materials on the WhatsApp group. We're going to share it on learning management system. So you have to download it from there. Attendance will be recorded. So during whenever you attend the session, the Zoom session or CLDP sessions, please do rename yourself so that we can identify who is attending that particular sessions. Now, the electronic certificate and the digital badge will be provided after successful completion. That means we have been qualified in all the assessment areas. That includes capstone project, that includes exam and individual presentation. So after you have been qualified for all the 3 areas, then only you'll be considered as a successfully completed And then you'll get your electronic certificate and the digital badge. So it usually takes 7 working days to complete this and provide it to you. The printed certificate, well, we usually distribute it 4 times a year. So whichever slot is nearest to this batch, we will be sending the printed certificates through that particular slot. Just to give you an overview of what I have talked about and how you're going to conduct the program, first thing you need to do is the pre-course assignment. That's the learning purpose only. So you do that pre-course assignment, submit, and then wait for the session to be conducted. So attend regular sessions, do the in-course activity, whichever modules or quizzes are there, please do attend those. There will be final assessment, of course, the exams, the capstone project, individual presentation, and final phase is the online badge and e-certificates that will be provided to you from World Academy. So that is all from my part. I think I'm going to give the floor to Mr. Walpitha, sir. Are you there?
Hi.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I would like you to take the platform and explain the modulation part. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Hope you can see me and then you can hear me well, and then
yes,
the
we can
slides
see
that
your
I have
slides as well. Yes.
Clear, right? Okay. First of all, okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this orientation session on CLDP, Certified Learning and Development Professional. I'm Sanjay Walpita from Sri Lanka. About me, first of all, yeah, I am again one of the lecturers, one of the resource persons taking lessons in this program at WARD. And yeah, I am attached to one of the major banks, one of the largest banks in Sri Lanka. I am the second in command human resources division there. And yeah, and then I am qualified at the master's level, and then I'm a member of the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management also in Sri Lanka. And then other banking qualifications also. I have been a banker and then moved into HR and training. And I have been a lecturer for the past 12 years, and then I take different lessons, different areas, HRM, leadership and management, research, statistics, and accounting finance at master's and graduate levels. That's about me. We'll get to the program. So Tawheed gave a good the understanding about the administration part of the program. I'll straight away get into the modules and then what that you will learn in the modules. So modules, there are 9 modules. Grasping the fundamentals of learning. So that's training, learning, development. Collaborating as a strategic L&D business partner. Conducting comprehensive TNA. I'll explain everything. Managing learning and development in organizations. Crafting engaging and impactful training content, that is instructional design. And then conducting effective training, mastering facilitation and learning engagement, how to deliver in a more effective manner, and then engage the learners. We'll go into details. And evaluating learning is module 7. Module 8 is driving human potential and growth with L&D. And then finally, mastering competency development for L&D excellence. Now, if we will go into details one-on-one. So first is grasping the fundamentals of learning, training, and development and education. We know there is many terminology used in training, learning, development, lecturing, and all that. But these have different meanings, right? Learning is one thing, training is one thing, development is another, education is another, facilitation is another, coaching is another, mentoring is another. So we have to use these tools for the respective purposes. We can't be taking coaching with training. We can't be teaching adults. We can't teach adults, right? Because the learning psychologies are different. You must be knowing andragogy and pedagogy. So pedagogy is for the junior learners and andragogy is for the senior learners. So based on the group, we need to take the different tools in order to make them final objective is to develop the individual. Whatever that we do, so teaching, training, development, learning, education, coaching, mentoring, anything, final objective is to develop the individual. But based on the level of the individual, based on the requirement in the particular area, so it can be predominantly knowledge level, predominantly skill level, predominantly attitude level requirement. We need to select the respective tool. That is what is this particular module. Coming down to the second module, which is collaborating as a strategic L&D business partner. Now, when it comes to strategy is none other than, we are using this word a lot in organizations. Strategy is becoming competitive, in short. How is that the organization becoming competitive in the market? So what we deliver in L&D, learning and development, should help the organization become competitive in the market, meaning it should add value to the organization's real customer, external customer. So how L&D professionals how L&D professionals become strategic. That means create value to the real customers in the organization by implementing learning and development programs. That is the second one. And the third one is conducting a comprehensive TNA. We know about the training process or the training cycle. There are 4 steps: training needs assessment, training design, training implementation, and training evaluation. So the first step of the cycle is training needs assessment, TNA. TNA needs to be connected to the performance gaps, right? TNA needs to be connected to the performance gaps in the organization, or in short, the KPIs. So how do we understand and then connect the training needs assessment to the KPI gaps in the organization? That is this module. And then managing learning and development in the organization. So how do we, so this is practical aspects of creating, implementing, managing L&D in the organization. So this module focuses on the practical aspects of managing the L&D function within an organization. It covers the processes, policies, and systems that L&D leaders use to deliver impactful learning and drive workforce development. So we will, how do we carry out learning and development within the policies, within the strategic plan of the organization, within the new requirements, new advancements that have been taken place that the organization is embracing, and then in order for the organization to achieve its objectives, how do we drive and manage L&D initiatives in the organization? That's about managing L&D. The next module is crafting engaging and impactful content and tools. So there are many ways that the learning programs can be made effective. We know that. We will learn that in detail. One of the very effective ways of making training program effective is by engaging the participants. That's very effective. By engaging the participants, they will learn. So learning has 4 steps. Learning is one thing is learning is not just understanding. Learning is understanding what I am sharing the way I want you to understand. That is first step of learning. The second step of learning is you digest and maintain that learned knowledge in your system for a period. The second step is absorb and digest. The third step is maintain the digested knowledge for a period of time. Fourth step is apply the learning in similar situations and then other situations, other circumstances. So learning is not just understanding. So this learning to happen, these 4 steps need to be completed. So in order for these 4 steps to be completed in the participant, engaging the participants is very, very important in any learning initiative, in any learning exercise. So how do we create very impressive, engaging content using state-of-the-art instructional design to make the participants engaging? And then the training contents are covering the major portion of the performance gaps and then the competency gaps that are required, that is required in the organization. Meaning, when there is a KPI gap, we can design a program to mitigate or then fix that gap. How do we ensure that the training program that we design fully covers to bridge this KPI gap? That is what it is. Engaging and designing training content for the exact requirement in the organization. And then next is mastering facilitation and learning engagement. So there are different tools, different methods used by different trainers to deliver effective programs. So it depends on the person, depends on the different facilitators. So we will understand different methods of effective facilitation where you can take different methods based on your profile, based on your characteristics, personality characteristics. that you can adopt in order to deliver effective training and learning sessions in organizations. That is mastering facilitation and learning engagement. So this particular module, this particular program is very much practical and job oriented, job role oriented, and then using the best practices in learning and design. And it is actually a program to become a practitioner, a competent practitioner in learning and development. And then module 7 is evaluating learning impact and maximizing ROI. So now this is also a very important area. Now, in the training process, the fourth element is evaluating learning and development. Evaluating means we are trying to understand the worth of the training, whether it is worth doing this training. So this evaluation not necessarily happen after conducting the training. No. It must happen prior to conducting the training or the learning initiative. So then we can have a targeted plan, targeted ROI, we call it. This is what we need to achieve after this program, right? So in our countries, we have a targeted GDP, gross domestic production. So the same way, or maybe targeted profit for the organization. Likewise, we need to have a targeted ROI for the program that we are proposing. That means we can convince the management, senior management, if money is incurred in this program, there is some money incurred in the program, we will give you maybe 2.5 times, maybe 3 times, maybe 3.5 times what we spend of what we spend will give you about 2.5, 3.5, 3 times of what we spend as the benefits of the program. This is how we calculate the benefits of the program and then the ROI of the program. Then we can show this calculation, we can show this targeted ROI prior to implementing the program. And then we have a plan after the program to drive this, to ensure that this targeted ROI is reached in the organization with regard to business results, with regard to competencies, with regard to projected performance. Meaning, every learning and development program or every training and development program we can measure ROI, but not the same way. Because there are hard skills development programs like technical skills, there are soft skills development programs, and there are kind of skill-based programs like machine operating programs, machine operator, something like that. Or maybe financial skills, financial credit worthiness evaluation skills. It is towards skill development. Or maybe air traffic controller, that is a kind of a system driven program. So depending on the program, we have to take different tools to measure ROI. So based on the program type, we have to select the right ROI tool to measure the targeted ROI. So how do we do that is this particular module. And then coming on to the 8th module, driving human potential and growth with L&D. So, yeah, this is something, why do we learn? Why do we get trained? Why do we develop? I would like to take an example here. What will happen to us if had we not gone to school? Where would we be today had we not gone to school? Understand? So, schooling is also a very structured development exercise. So, the same way, now we are out of school and then we are in organizations. For the organizations to achieve the objectives in the competitive environment, the same way that we went to school and developed ourselves, we need to develop ourselves as trainers, and then we need to develop other employees in the organization in order to achieve the objectives of the organization. Without developing them, we can't achieve the objectives of the organization. Training, learning, development, coaching, mentoring, all that, firstly, develops the person. We can't straight away address organizational performance without developing the person. Any learning initiative, any training initiative, any T&D initiative first develops the person. When the person is developed, he will deliver the benefits, he will deliver the deliverables, that is the benefits of the organization, benefits to the organization to achieve its objectives. So under this principle, how do we drive human potential? So potential is something hidden. Potential is something hidden, right? Meaning when we are going to school, we say like junior, like children, okay, this child will one day play for the national team of our country. That is the potential. So how do we understand potential in organizations? That way, develop them in order to take up higher level responsibilities, and then to achieve the objectives of the organization. That is this module. And then the final module is mastering competence development for L&D excellence. That is, in short, we can carry out any training and development initiative for two reasons and requirements. One reason is there is a problem. What is the problem? There is a performance gap or there is a competency gap. There is a problem. The other, so meaning training, learning or development, one reason why we do is to solve a problem, either performance problem or competency problem. That is one reason. The other reason is this particular module, that is, even though there is no such problem, we need to carry out learning and training initiatives. Why? We need to bring up the competencies of the individuals to a particular benchmark. So this benchmark is called competency profile. There is no problem, but we need to develop them to reach the benchmark. Understand? So that is called competency profiling, and then competency management, and then competency development. So how do we understand what is competency management? What is competency assessment? What is competency profiling? What is competency development? In order for the organization's employees to come to the benchmark level in competencies in order to deliver what is expected in the organization. That is about this last module. So yeah, Mr. Tawhid explained about other affiliations and then the assessment criteria and all that. That's about the program. So this program is definitely, as I told you earlier, is hugely job position oriented. And then it is competency driven. So there are benchmark competencies that the institute we are expecting that you will achieve by going through this program and then taking up the tests. And then we always use the scientific approach to understand the concepts, and then use best practices in learning and training and then development to give examples and then come up with examples and then areas where that we can use them, these theories, models, and then the principles. So it makes the participant a practitioner in learning and development. That is about the program, the modules, and then what we can expect by going through the modules. Thank you. We are happy to take any questions or anything that you have. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Tawhid.
Thank you, sir, for the detailed explanation of the modules. We would like to take the questions from your end. Just to make sure that the session would be starting on the 28th of June. That's the first class for this program. So anybody has any question for trainer regarding modules, you can ask Mr. Walpita directly. Or if you have any questions regarding the administrative part, you can, of course, ask. Please go ahead. If you have issues regarding your microphone or anything, we can also take questions on the chat box.
Hi, this is Ishtiaq, one of the participants. One of the participants of this course. No questions, but I'd like to say that I'm looking forward to attend this course, and I'm looking forward to learn from the experts of this subject matter, and would like to say that I'm attending this course today from Colombo. So the sir, Sanjay sir, yeah.
Hi.
So, yes. So sir, just wanted to tell you that it happens to be a sheer coincidence that I'm attending this course from Colombo. So yeah.
All right.
That's nice.
Nice to hear that. Nice to hear that. Thank you.
Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, Mr. Ishtiaq. Any other questions or comments? Regarding the module, if you have any questions regarding the module, you can ask. If you have any questions regarding the examination, yes, please.
It's Ishtiaq again. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
So basically, what I wanted to ask is, you mentioned in the commencement of your introduction that the participants will be notified through WhatsApp group.
Yes.
And the pre-course assignment. It will be given on the LMS. Yes. So I'm not yet a part of any WhatsApp group.
Any group, yes, of course.
Yes. So now, if you may just guide me.
We will be opening the WhatsApp group very soon. and we'll notify you, of course, the number that you are using or that you have provided to us. We'll use that number for WhatsApp grouping, and you'll get the notification very soon, and all the updates will be over there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, any other questions? Any questions for Mr. Sanjay Walpita, sir? Okay, there's one question in the chat box. What will be the pre-course assignment and when to submit? Okay, so the pre-course assignment, I've told you that it's a very, it's a learning purpose. You need to download that assignment, work on it, and then just submit. There's no regulations or rules that you need to write this much word, you need to do this formatting. Just feel whatever good and whatever is in your mind, just write it out. It's not going to be evaluated, so no worries. SMD. I'm not sure what SMD is. If you are referring to the Learning Management System, LMS, Mr. Sorry, Marzia, can you please explain SMD? Oh, okay, yeah, great, thank you. Well, the learning management system, the moment you get enrolled in the program, you're supposed to get an email on the email address that you have shared with us. You'll get an ID and password, and you just need to follow that instruction. Go there, punch your ID, that is your email address and your password that was given to you, and you'll just log into the learning management system. But we will give you a guideline. There will be, when the WhatsApp group is open, we will share the manual for the learning management system, which would be able, through which you can browse the learning management system, of course. I hope that answers. Are there any AI and other technological parts incorporated in the session that will support a trainer to prepare modules and present them in different ways?
Yeah.
Okay.
So under instructional design, so in this module 5, you can see crafting, engaging and impactful training content and tools. Yes, we will take AI-based development also, because now it is mainly towards AI. So we will look at different methods available to kind of create content using AI. But AI is actually a kind of, we can use it as a foundation, right? The platform, like say the base. But fine tuning has to be done, right? We can't completely depend on AI. The reason is then our expertise does not come into the program. So we can use AI as the foundation or the platform, or meaning it's like the foundation. But our value additions, our expertise need to come into the program. You need to come into the session. So we will use that. We will learn that how AI could be used in impressive instructional design. So we will talk about prompts. We'll talk about prompt engineering and how to come up with prompts to arrive at the particular target group, the relevant target group. That way we will, yes, connecting AI to this program under module 5 and module 6. These two modules, 5 and 6. Yes. I hope it is okay. Okay, thanks.
Yes, I've just shared the learning management system manual for those who have already enrolled, so they can download this PDF. So they'll get a guideline on how to use the learning management system. There's a question. I have no question, but I'm looking forward to develop myself, and at this end of the course of knowledge, training and coaching program. That is the whole purpose why I enrolled. Perfect. Thank you, Ezekiel, for your comments. If there is no further questions, I would like to wrap up the session today. And we will be meeting on the, I think it's on the 28th, which is a Saturday as well, at the same time. In this meantime, of course, we will be opening the WhatsApp group. We will share the details of how it's going to be. The Zoom link for that session on the 28th will be also shared in that group as well. So if there's no further questions, I would like to wrap up the session here. Can I, no more questions, then is that okay to wrap up? Right? A yes or no?
I think we can do that.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for attending the session, and hope those who haven't enrolled in the program yet can join the program soon. Please contact your representative who's going to assist you to enroll in this program. And good luck with the program, everyone. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Sanjay sir, for attending the session. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Istiak, for your comments. Ezekiel.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining. Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye. Have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.